It's about to get real because I'm about to close my first deal. So just watch me work. What's good, everybody? It's Vaughn, and this is where you get that knowledge that you don't get in college. So go ahead and scroll into the description, click the link next to WeBull, and collect your stocks. All right, so this has been long overdue. A while back, I took a course on wholesaling real estate, and it's been so long that I have to take the course again so that I can refresh my memory. And I've been doing so much procrastinating that it's been preventing me from being great. So now I'm going to document my journey while I'm learning how to increase my earnings. Something that I've learned since I came down here is that I learn better when I'm doing or teaching. So while I'm learning, I'm going to be teaching you guys the information so that I can grasp a much better understanding of it. They say each one, teach one. So all I got to do is reach one. So I won't be recording myself as I'm watching the course, but what I'm going to do is after each chapter, I'm going to give you guys a brief summary and then implement exactly what the course is telling me to do. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started. So just give me a second. I'll be right back with you. So I'm back. The first portion of the course was just the introduction. So he gave us a brief synopsis of exactly what the course is going to be about. And earlier I stated that the course was about wholesaling real estate, but in actuality, it's about wholesaling land. And if you know anything about wholesaling real estate, it's essentially the same concept. But in this case, your buyer would be a builder. So when it comes to wholesaling land, you want to find a landowner who's motivated to sell their property at a discount. Then you would put that property under contract at a price that you both agree on. Once you have the property under contract, you would then market it to a builder and assign it to them for a profit. And if that doesn't make any sense, I'm going to use this hypothetical scenario to explain it to you. So let's say Mary had a little land and I was the man that had a plan for that land. And she wanted to sell her property for $30,000. But I did a little bit of research and it actually is valued at $45,000. But the builder is willing to pay $40,000. So I'll get the property under contract with Mary for $30,000, and then I would assign that contract to the builder for $40,000, and they would be able to make a $5,000 profit. But for assigning the contract, I would make $10,000. The difference between $40,000 and $30,000. And if that doesn't make sense, then you're doing too much nonsense. And when it comes to wholesaling land, we're going to be focusing on infill or scattered lots. And that's essentially a vacant lot of land within a developed community. And there's 3 different types of builders, but we'll only be focusing on one as our targeted buyers. You have spec home builders, which are the type of builders that we're going to be targeting. A spec home builder is the type of builder that purchases land with the intention of developing it and flipping it for a profit. And then you have tract home builders. They buy acres of land and develop communities. And then you have custom home builders. So if you own a piece of land and you want to build a custom built home, those are the type of builders that you would hire. Another thing that was mentioned in the introduction and a very important component of the process is the title company. Once you get the seller to sign the purchase agreement and the builder to sign the assignment contract, you will send that over to the title company and they'll make sure that you get paid and the builder gets a clear title. Now I'm about to tap back in because I'm about to learn how to find a market. All right, so now I'm about to show y'all how to use Zillow so that you can buy a new pillow. So once you get on Zillow.com, you just type in an area. Let's go with Houston. Houston, Texas, because that's where all my ex is. Ooh. All right, so you click on sold, and then you go to home type. Make sure on your screen it might say all of them selected. You're gonna go ahead and click on lots and land, and then go to more. Okay, no, you wanna scroll down. And it's sold in the last 30 days. It was already there for me. And go to that. What else? Is there anything else that you want to change? No, that's all. Sold. Lots and home type, lots and land. More. 30 days. Apply. And then you see Houston, only one property. So only one piece of land sold in the last 30 days. So that's not a good area. So let's try somewhere else. Orlando, Florida. This is where I went to college. This is where I got my knowledge. But they ain't give me too much knowledge in college. See, the criteria is already in there. So it says 11 pieces of land sold. But what we're looking for is something like this, an infield lot. See, within a community. It's sold for 180,000. This right here looks like a commercial space. It's like another commercial space. We're not necessarily looking for acres of land. We're looking for infill lots. These, there isn't too much activity over here. Let's go ahead and try Lehigh Acres. Yeah, this one right here. Ooh, this is ew, God. 513 sold in the last 30 days. There's a lot of activity going over here. Everybody and their grandma building something. 22,000, 24,000, 18,500, 31,500. Oh yeah, this place, they active over here, God. Look at this. All I need to do is sign me a deal. Sign me one deal that's a steal and I'm gonna be good as gold. And the story will never get old. 513? Oh, snap. All right, but that's essentially what you have to do if you want to use Zillow to find your market. And I'll be showing you another platform as well, but this is a free resource that you can use in order to find a market. All you have to do is tap into Zillow and follow each of the steps that I just mentioned. Another way that you can find a market is through builders. You would go on Google and type in spec builders in whatever area, and then reach out to the builders and see what areas they're building in. And then you would look for properties in that area and market to those builders. And you would also ask them questions like, what price range are they purchasing properties at, and things of that nature, so that you can tailor your criteria to their specific need. But if you're actually looking to make money from this, you're going to have to invest in your business. And what I'm about to show you is PropStream. So we went ahead and found a market on Zillow. So now I'm about to type in Lehigh County right here on PropStream. No, Lehigh Acres, sorry. Lehigh Acres, and then filter, owner occupied, any property characteristics, land, property type, vacant land, no, not recreational, residential vacant land, and a vacant land general. Quick list, vacant land. Then you go down to MLS. No, we're not looking for properties on MLS. And then go down to ownership type. 7 years. You want them to own the property for at least 7 years. So because if they recently bought a property, they probably have plans for it. And we're looking for motivated sellers. And if that, you could also add liens. Tax liens, ownership type. Oh, for ownership type, you're going to put individual trust. And that's the search. We have 181. Then you could go through this, and you see with PropStream, it gives you the owner information. Got the owner information. And the way that you would find their phone number is by skip tracing. Okay, now for a quick recap, because we've already learned quite a bit so far. We learned what wholesaling is, we learned the different type of builders, and we learned how to find a market. The PropStream platform that I just showed you is a great platform because it has a ton of data, and having the right data is the only thing that matters. And it's only $97 a month. But since you're rocking with me, you can get 7 days for free. All you have to do is scroll into the description, click the link, and sign up for your free 7-day trial. And once you land your first deal, I know you're gonna smile. And this concludes episode 1. And if you like this video, you should check out my channel because I disseminate information that you'll appreciate. And once you listen to it, you'll be great. So that's all, folks. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so that you're notified every time I make a new post. Until next time.